Hi, it's me again with Wow News Wednesday, where I talk about the White House effects on education and immigration. And I want to start with the superintendent of LA Unified School District, Alberto Carvalho. So I just wanted to highlight that because, as you may or may not know, I was also undocumented in this country as a young person coming up. And so what he really said really hits home because he and I are both expert educators and we both carry that sympathy for multilingual families. So he took it upon himself as a superintendent to block federal agents from entering two elementary schools. And I looked him up. He was born in Portugal, one of maybe six siblings, came to New York City at age 17, undocumented, became a teacher in Florida, and now he's the superintendent of one of the largest school districts in the country. So I just wanted to highlight the comment about being hypocritical, and that would be hypocritical if he did do something against his own experience, similar to me. So this is why I do this. I give out this information to help people because I have the expertise in education and I have the empathy toward our families, our multilingual families. I'm not a journalist. I'm not a lawyer, although I've been getting schooled in those areas recently because of everything that's going on. So let's move on. What else has been happening in this last week? This is my cheat sheet over here, and I will give you the link to this if you haven't seen it already. The White House Effects on Education and Immigration. It's getting longer and longer, but the most recent news is highlighted in blue. So, the next topic is, where do all the states land on the written certification to the federal government to comply with anti-DEI? So, there are several states who refuse to comply with DEI. And let's look at who they are. So in this article, there is a list of who will and who won't. And you can click on the link. It's New York, Minnesota. These are the states that will not comply with the anti-DEI. They will not sign. New York, Minnesota, Washington, Michigan, California, Colorado, Oregon, Wisconsin, Illinois, Utah, Pennsylvania, Vermont, and Massachusetts. So when you click on that article, you'll see that there are some who haven't responded, some who are going to sign, and this list of those who refuse to sign. And then there's the Harvard letter, where they refuse to comply with the anti-DEI mandate. And they're going to lose, and they're in danger of losing federal funding because of this. But I just wanted to read to you what the letter includes. They include requirements to audit the viewpoints of our student body, faculty, staff, and to reduce the power of certain students, faculty, and administrators targeted because of their ideological views. We have informed the administration through our legal counsel that we will not accept their proposed agreement. The university will not surrender its independence or relinquish its constitutional rights. So that's Harvard, and former President Obama is applauding Harvard's viewpoint. Teacher training is also continuing to be upheld in courts to be cut. So there's a lot of grants being cut, and it's affecting a lot of great partnerships between schools, universities, things like that to fix the teacher shortage that already existed for years now. But now the funding is getting cut. International students. Their visas are being revoked. It's happened in 24 states and it's affecting over 300 schools. So that's it for Wow News Wednesday. You determine what connotation of wow this is. Is it shocking? Is it disappointing? Is it sad? Is it wonderful? You decide for Wow News Wednesday how the White House's decisions are affecting our multilingual learners. And then the last thing is deportation of families and separation of families. We know there are many issues going on, some more prominent than others, with the father that was sent to El Salvador. Is he in a gang? Is he not in a gang? There's a lot of discrepancies and a lot of truths that need to come out. Hopefully they will, and hopefully he's okay. But I just want you to keep in mind that the students, the multilingual students in your schools, and the rest of their families may be getting separated. I don't know what any of the situations are, but I do know that there's a lot of stress and uneasiness. So please tend to your students who may be going through any deportation within their families. Again, I do this because I care and I want information to come out. So please like, follow, share, and I'll see you next time.